The facts about bank security are more important than ever, especially with the rise of online banking and the increasing sophistication of cyber threats. Whether you're managing personal finances or overseeing large amounts of money for your business, understanding how secure your bank really is can be the difference between safety and disaster. Stick around, because there are a few critical pieces of information you need to know to protect your assets, and I'll share them with you shortly. First, let's talk about one of the most common mistakes people make: assuming bank security is as strong as it gets just because it's a big name. In reality, banks are often the primary target for cybercriminals because they hold vast amounts of financial data. And what a lot of people don't realize is that bank security doesn't just rely on strong passwords and encryption. The actual protection of your account starts with the human element. What do I mean by that? Well, over the years, I've studied and worked closely with financial institutions, and I can tell you this: human error is responsible for a significant portion of security breaches. Think about phishing attacks. A well-crafted email can trick even the most security-savvy individual into giving away sensitive information. Banks are investing a lot in educating their customers to avoid these types of attacks, but you also need to be vigilant. Protecting your bank account starts with you knowing how to spot and avoid these threats. Now, let's move on to something many people overlook: multi-factor authentication, MFA. You've probably heard of it, but are you actually using it? Many banks have rolled out MFA to make it harder for hackers to gain access to your account, and this is one of the most effective security measures you can implement. It requires you to provide 2 or more pieces of information to access your account. Typically, something you know, like your password, and something you have, like your phone for a text code or an app. And trust me, while no system is 100% foolproof, MFA drastically reduces the chances of unauthorized access. But here's a critical point: even with MFA in place, a lot of people still rely on weak, easily guessable passwords. This is a big mistake. In my years of reviewing online banking security, I've come across countless cases where a simple password was the gateway to an account. Remember, a strong password is at least 12 characters long and combines upper and lower case letters, numbers, and symbols. Never use personal information like your birth date, and avoid common words. The stronger your password, the less likely it is that someone will guess it. The next area I want to cover is encryption. While your bank likely uses strong encryption to protect your data, not all encryption methods are created equal. The best banks use end-to-end encryption for your transactions, meaning that the data is scrambled in such a way that no one, other than the intended recipient, can read it. This is especially important for online banking, but you can take it a step further by ensuring your personal devices are secure too. Always use a VPN when accessing banking information on public Wi-Fi networks, as these can be prime hunting grounds for hackers. Something else to keep in mind: banks can be vulnerable to insider threats. I've been on the inside of some large institutions, and while banks do extensive background checks, it's impossible to eliminate all risk. This is why it's so important to keep track of your own accounts and report anything suspicious immediately. Banks might have extensive systems in place, but they can't always spot every small irregularity in real time. Finally, let's talk about one of the most crucial yet often overlooked aspects of bank security: backups. If your bank data is compromised, or if there's a technical failure, it's essential that there are solid backup systems in place. Make sure to check with your bank on how they handle this. If you lose access to your funds, you'll want to know that there's a way to recover it quickly. So, to wrap things up, your bank's security is only as strong as the practices you follow and the technology they implement. It's crucial to understand the potential threats and take proactive measures, like using MFA, setting strong passwords, and staying aware of the human element in banking security. If you found this video helpful and want more tips to keep your finances secure, make sure to subscribe. This kind of content is designed to help you protect what's yours. So if you want to support videos like this, subscribing is the best way to do it.